The Illinois Asylum for the Incurable Insane was first constructed in the late 1800s in Bartonville, a suburb of Peoria. Asylum director Dr. George Zeller was unhappy with the new hospital building, which he felt resembled a locked-down medieval fortress. Zeller was a leading expert in progressive, humane methods of treating mental illness, treatments that didn't include bars on windows and patient restraints. On top of Zeller's rejection of the building, it also contained some serious structural flaws and was demolished without having ever been used. The new hospital opened in 1902 under Dr. Zeller's leadership, and shortly afterwards became known as Peoria State Hospital. It was decided early on that anyone who died at the asylum would be buried on the grounds if nobody came to claim the body. Patient 713 worked on the grave digging crew responsible for the burial of these unclaimed bodies. This peculiar fellow became known as Manuel A. Bookbinder, or simply Old Book to many at the asylum. No one actually knew the man's real name. He hadn't uttered a word since being found in mental distress at a printing press, so the name Bookbinder seemed appropriate. During funerals, Old Book had the curious habit of walking to a nearby oak tree and sobbing loudly. He was well liked at the hospital, so when he died himself in 1910, the funeral was well attended by staff and fellow patients. During the service, mourners heard the familiar sound of a man weeping and turned to see the ghostly apparition of Old Book beneath the oak tree. In the years that followed, the ghost of Old Book was seen at dozens of other funerals on the asylum grounds, always sobbing under the oak tree before vanishing. The hospital closed in 1973, and before its recent demolition, thrill seekers and ghost hunters trespassing on the property reported hearing sobs, footsteps, and whispers. Others claimed to have seen ghostly apparitions wandering the decaying hospital corridors.